Hello students of Standard 6, how are you? Fine, good. Welcome to DAV Mobile Public School, Sitasongi. This is your social science teacher, Nitin Pushptode. Okay, let's begin an online session of social science. Children, are you ready? Okay, let's start. In the previous online session, we have started the topic the planet Earth and the solar system. In that online session, students, we have learned about the solar system. Okay, today we will start the subtopic the sun. Students, already you know that the sun is the biggest source of energy in the universe. Okay, some points are given in front of you. Listen students, read first point. The sun is a star in the universe, in the space. The sun is a big star. Okay students, this is a picture of sun. See, observe it carefully. It's look like a solid structure, but students, the sun does not have any solid structure. It is made up of ball of gases. Listen students, the sun does not have any solid surface. It is made up of ball of gases. Okay, another point students, the sun radiates and generates. The sun radiates and generates heat and light into the space. So that's why we can receive the sunlight from the sun. Due to the radiations and generation of heat and light into the space by the sun, we can receive the sunlight easily from the sun. Okay students, another most important point, the sun is a very huge mass. It has a very huge mass, so that's why we can say that the sun is a very huge body in the universe as compared to the other celestial bodies, as compared to the other planets, satellites and the other bodies. The sun is a very huge mass. Okay, it is a it is about 1.3 million times bigger than our earth. Listen students, it is about 1.3 million, how many times? 1.3 million times bigger than our earth surface. So as compared to earth, the sun is about the 1.3 million times bigger. Okay, so this is the size of sun as compared to the earth. Okay students, then next point is the what? It is nearest star to the earth. Listen students, it is closest and nearest star to the earth. It is nearest star to the earth in the solar family. The sun is a very closest and nearest star to the earth as compared to the other stars. Okay students, then due to the distance, due to the size, sorry, not distance, due to the size, listen students, due to the sun's huge size, all members of the solar family are held by the gravitational force. Listen students, due to the huge size of sun, all members of the solar family are held together by its gravitational force. All planets, they revolve around the sun in their respective orbits due to the gravitational force. Like earth revolve around the sun due to its gravitational force in its respective orbit. Okay students, so that all planets are revolve around the sun due to the gravitational force in their respective orbits. Okay students, then next point, the already we learned about that the sun is the very closest and nearest star to the earth. Okay students, again the distance, listen students, the distance of the sun and earth is near about the 150 million kilometers. How many kilometers? 150 millions kilometer. The sun and the earth distance, listen students, the earth is away from the sun by the 150 million kilometers. So we can say that we are far away from the sun by the 150 million kilometers. The distance between the earth and the sun is about the 150 million kilometers. Okay students, so that's why the sun rays, that's why due to this huge distance in between the sun and earth, the sun rays of the sun rays reach on the earth surface in about the 8 minutes. How many minutes? 8 minutes. So students, the sun rays require the 8 minutes to reach on the earth's surface, and this is caused due to the huge distance between the earth and sun. Okay students, so in such a way that the sun rays reach on the earth surface within a 8 minutes. Okay students, another point, the sun is the center of our solar system. Listen students, the sun is the center of our solar system. All planets and other celestial bodies just receive heat and light from the sun. Students, life would not be possible on the earth without sun rays. Listen students, life would not be possible on the earth without sun rays. So that's why students, every living organism requires sun rays. Okay, for example, listen students, plants, all plants are produce their food through the photosynthesis process in the presence of sunlight. Without presence of sunlight, plants can't produce their own food. So that's why every living organism require the solar energy. Again students, we are using the solar energy in the different form for our development, so that's why it is called the biggest source of energy in the universe. Okay students, in such a way that today we have learned about the whole information of the sun. These are the points, these are the properties of the sun, we can say that these are the features of the sun. Okay students, on the basis of today's topic, some assignment questions I am giving you. These two questions in front of you, you have to write the answer of this question. Okay students, previous remaining part of this lesson we will learn in the next online session. Okay students, thank you very much.